Hello, everyone. My name is Tawana, and I'm here to give my testimonial about the benefits and how Oneleaf has changed my life. Well, I am a United States Army veteran who manages on a daily basis PTSD, panic attack, and anxiety attack, among other things. But those are the main things that I am here to give a testimonial about Oneleaf and the benefits of it. Approximately a year ago, I was in a very dark and very gloomy place mentally, and the medications wasn't working. Counseling seemed not to work, and after thank God, a failed suicide attempt, a relative had recommended Oneleaf to me. I gave Oneleaf a try. What else did I have left, right? So I gave it a try, and I will tell you, it has been the best thing ever. So for a while, I would do the Oneleaf with a relative every morning at 5 a.m. And it became just a wonderful regimen. And as I listened to the navigation of the app or the different programs, it would give me this wonderful countdown, whether it was from 5 or whether it was 10 to 1. And it's just that I could feel the transition and the change and the reprogramming that occurred for me. This thing, almost a year later, I will say that everything has been managed and is managed better, I should say, and under control. I still see a licensed therapist at least 1 to 2 times a week, and I do the Oneleaf app every day. And sometimes, even if I'm just not intentional about it, I still will wake up in the middle of the night when I'm having trouble sleeping and just turn on one of the programs, and instantly I don't remember anything. So it has really transitioned my life out of a very, very dark and gloomy place to where at least I'm managing, and at least it's allowing me to take one step. And I believe that this is a program that will benefit everyone. So thank you for your time. Hello, family. Again, I am Tawana Watson, and again, I am a veteran of the United States Army who have been diagnosed and is managing for the last 20, 30 something years PTSD, panic attack, and anxiety. And I would say to even my fellow veterans, and just I would say to the general population overall, this Oneleaf app is life changing. As I spoke before, I was in a very dark and gloomy place, and had a suicide attempt, and that was the second time, and had bad uh, self-harming behavior, as such as cutting. So I would say to someone that's being skeptical, there is no reason to be skeptical about it. A lot of times we are, because we don't feel like we have full control, or we're just afraid of what we don't know. However, on a daily basis, there's so much in life, social media, in our everyday life that we're taking in, and we're just not taking account of those things that are planting seeds and is programming us. Now, what I would say Oneleaf has helped me to do is gain ground, like settle ground, where I have better control over my thoughts. Like there, for example, in one of the programs, I could literally feel myself navigating through the field and seeing the texture that was in the program, and it helped me to, when there are thoughts that come, I will give it a command word, as is in the program said. So I would say stop, or I have oneness with myself, I have oneness with all. So I would say these things have been very life changing, because I most people will not see, understand, or believe that I had attempted suicide, or I have struggled in on a daily basis with mental health issues. But I'm here to tell you, there is nothing to be skeptical about the Oneleaf app. I would just say what I thought. Why didn't I do it sooner? And so again, what I had did was I practiced it every day. I had a relative that knew the darkness that I was in, and I had safety plans in place, and we would do that app every day at 5 a.m., 5 a.m. And I just allowed it to take root, and it has to me just given me a new neural programming. I don't have the all the science behind it, but I am here to tell you there's nothing to be skeptical about it. So come on board. One Leaf is definitely life changing. Okay, guys, here I am again. I am Tawana Watson, and I'm here to tell you guys what is the happiest thing about using the One Leaf every day. This is me back, adding back time into my life for my mental health and well-being. Several times you're told to brush your teeth twice a day and floss once a bedtime. You bathe every day. You check your bank account. You pay your bills. You walk 30 minutes. There's so many things that tells you what to do for your physical well-being, but there's nothing that says pour back into your mental health. And that's what I would say is the happiest thing about using One Life every day is that I know that I am making daily deposits into my mental well-being that is pulling me into a different frame of mind. I was again in a very, very dark place, and the PTSD, panic attack, anxiety, that will never go away. I understand that. That is a diagnosis. However, but the happiest thing about it is not only everyone around me is doing the One Leaf app. I have several people that have done the dual membership, and a lot of times when we're all together, we will listen to a program together, and we support each other through a One Leaf app or program. So we have our One Leaf parties, and so that's the happiest thing for me is that I am pouring back into my mental well-being, but also, if you will, I have a One Leaf club or a group, and it's the best thing where I've seen where we're pouring back into our mental well-being, and it's not advocated for every day. So not only brush your teeth twice a day, floss your teeth every day before you go to bed. You want to walk for 30 minutes every day, do some physical fitness, eat your vegetables, and do your One Leaf app is what I would say. That's the happiest thing is that now I have a larger circle of influence that is doing the One Leaf app. So thank you. Now, my final point is what stood out about One Leaf. And what I love about what stood out with One Leaf compared to other programs that I've seen on other platforms, social media platforms in particular, or the channel, YouTube channel, is you are given these daily affirmations. I love those. You're given a practice sheet to work over. It alerts. You can also set daily reminders. Also, what I love about the organization of their program, and you have your main program sub categories: building confidence, sleeping, navigating pain, improving relationships, improving focus. You have all these major programs, and then you have sub programs within each one of those categories. And I love how everything is organized, and I can easily retrieve what I listened to earlier by going back to the file of what was recently played. So I just love the app because it still helps me along the way. It's like a virtual assistant that said, hey, let's have a little bit more of self-care time. So this is what stood out is that it was more of someone actually walking along with you and helping organizing this stuff with you. So it's for me what stood out is that it was my virtual mental health assistant. So that's what stood out. And I just said, Listen, come on and enjoy Oneleaf each and every day, and maybe several times a day. It's up to you. But this is a perfect way to pour into your mental health. Again, final thoughts, as I am a veteran of the United States Army that deals with constantly and managing PTSD, panic attack, and anxiety, among other mental health things that's going on. And this mental health, this app here has poured into me in ways where I have alerts that words that help me to, stop the triggers and the traumas, and just allow me to come out of a place of darkness. And having this virtual assistant with me is a constant reminder, because in today's society we don't have constant reminders of how to pour into our mental health. We're reminded to walk, we're reminded to eat vegetables. So this is what stood out. Thank you so very much, and I hope that this helped you along your mental health journey. Thank you so very much for listening.